What do you want a chauffeur for?
I can't drive myself.
Jones will take you.
I want Jones to do the wedding video.
Anybody can do the wedding video.
Art will do it.
Uncle Watson will do it.
With his nerves.
Art would love to do it.
He works in cinema.
In a cinema. It's not the same thing. Kate, your mother and I want to pay for the honeymoon.
No, Dad, I can't let you.
We want to as a wedding present.
Do you know that we want to go to Antigua, don't you?
I know.
Oh, mwah. Listen, I've got lipstick all over you.
Look, I've never said this to you before.
Kate.
You'll have to get in the other cab up front, mate.
You're Tony, right?
Yeah?
And I've got the right cab. Life's a bastard, isn't it? Still, easy come. I've an offer of work for you, Mr. Magician. Tony says you're the man to do business with.
Yeah, well, Tony's a donor. He wants to keep his mouth shut when he don't know what he's talking about.
Well, that's a shame, because I'd be interested in a big order. Worth a lot of money to you.
Nah, I'm sorry, mate. You got the wrong bloke.
What's the matter? Have some reason why you don't want to do business with me?
No. No reason. You just got the wrong bloke, all right?
You tell me who the right man is.
Look, I don't want any trouble, all right?
Now, don't be like that.
I just want to get out of it.
I've not finished talking to you. Terry, is it yourself? Ah! It's me, your Uncle Brian. Terry, what are you doing here? Where's that lovely wife of yours, Rachel?
I think you got the wrong person.
What? Your name's Terry, isn't it?
Yes.
It's me, your Uncle Brian. Rebecca, I believe with all my heart, 100 years from now, if this world is still spinning, when most other novelists writing today have long been forgotten, you, my dear, will still be read. This room is haunted, they said. Really? My word. I'd like to spend the night in it.
You didn't.
I did. They put sheets on the bed and they left me to it. The only other thing in the room was an old wardrobe. Oh, yes. I forgot to say, they hadn't had any electric put into that room, so I had an oil lamp. As I lay there, I thought to myself, I'll just check in that wardrobe. I know it's silly, but I'll just check. So I got out of bed and I opened the wardrobe. Well, of course, it was empty. So back to bed I went. Then I thought, under the bed, I'll just check under the bed. So under the bed I looked. Of course, as to be expected, nothing there. So I went to the door. There were 3 bolts, and I locked them all. Well, then feeling very foolish, I walked back to the bed and blew out the lamp. Then, just as I was about to lift my foot to get back into bed, a voice whispered in my ear, "Good. Now we're both locked in."
That isn't true.
Well, of course it isn't. I'm telling you a ghost story. Any more champagne?
A weapon like that, she deserves true respect.
Is it really worth it? Borrowing a sword you can't actually use.
It's important that I look of a certain class, especially if I hope to make it in society.
If you insist. What if it sells? How are you going to explain the loss of your family heirloom?
The usual. Something about losing it to the king at cards.
Where are you staying tonight? My boy has gone to visit his cousins. There's a pallet in our kitchen if you need it. You know, your mother would never forgive me if I let you sleep in the street.